Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And the Dukes ready to kick it away first. On the return, it's Jefferson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Blue Hens offense will get first crack at it here. You'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
You know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
That's in the tight end in motion. The fake and wants to throw. Extending the play. And he will get just beyond the first down marker before sliding. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Straight ahead, it's Boston. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well run him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Trying to get the corner. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the grab at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Dukes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And onto the field comes George Pettaway. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Back to pass, it's Coleman. Quick catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just feeds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Out wide, right, it's Scott. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Ready, go! Run in the red zone. It's Hart. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
2nd down to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead, and coach has to be happy with that.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Fresh center downs going to the air. Did as he throws. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Running to the left. Looking for a crease. Got enough for the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The run inside. It's Boston. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Motion from the wideout. There he goes. At the 30. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Parrish. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. To the air, it's Coleman. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Complete to start this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Still looking to his right. Right side, it's Scott. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third and long right here. Maybe a double pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Off the boot, looking for his man. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Coleman. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job just to get rid of that one.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Changing the routes with his receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on target this time. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
He spins that thing down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Hart. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play fake. Buying time to his right. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The snap sets up the throw. buying a little time to his left. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, you get the incompletion there on third down, and you've still got to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Big guy tries to barrel in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, I'm kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Second down, going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to run, it's Boston. Powers through the defender. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Delaware. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quick give. It's Hart. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet, Kelly.
And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Left side is Harrison. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Cuts it upfield. It's Hart. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Long way to go on 2nd down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Play action on 1st down. Moving to his left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fires to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They give it to him again. He'll be dropped.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be 1st down. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. He'll heave it deep. Snags it inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Off play action on 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. The give on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Dukes in the hurry-up.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense trying to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Third and long coming up. Sets his feet. It's Coleman. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. The give as they work on that clock.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
And the Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll move the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Three consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not